I personally think that the food world is the perfect parallel for what the music world is about to become. Food can be so many different things to so many different people. People interact with food by making it, by sharing it with others, by selling it, by, eating it and documenting their experiences with it. You can learn new recipes. You can improvise on existing recipes and add your own flavor and your own ingredients. People can enjoy food by themselves, with others, they can sell it, they can give it away, and obviously they can buy it too. Food can consist of a gourmet, healthy meal from a 5-star restaurant, or it can be a guilty pleasure with no nutritional value, and I'm well aware of that. Food can be labored over painstakingly, or it can be thrown in the microwave for 5 minutes. Food can be presented to you by a professional chef on a silver platter, or it can be made at home with your closest friends and family. Food is also very subjective. What one person considers a delicacy might not be appealing to the next. The beauty of it is that all those different food options have a place in our society, and I think that the music world is also headed in that same kind of direction. The computer, the tablet, the smartphone, I think these are the new acoustic guitar. The creative explosions from the 60s in places like Greenwich Village and Laurel Canyon inspired a whole generation to pick up guitars and start writing songs, even if it's just 3 chords and the truth. Then it was 2 turntables and a microphone, and anybody could make music. With countless music recording and production applications available for pretty much any device, we're now seeing the same phenomenon with technology. The difference today is that now we all have mini recording studios just at our fingertips, where previous generations needed a record label, A&R department, a whole recording budget, a massive studio, a band, a marketing department just to get their music recorded and out there. Just as with any creative movement, some of this stuff reaches the mainstream, some of it kind of bubbles under the surface, some of it never reaches anybody, and some of it is just made for the kind of personal jolt of joy that comes from the creative process. Some of it will be looked back on as being made by genius, and some of it will be just for fun. It used to be that the record label decided what was perfect, what was good enough to be released, but now we can all make those decisions for ourselves. Growing up, I was convinced that I would just be a touring, recording, and performing drummer. Some of that did come true, but as I've been working in music, I've observed, I've adapted, and I now really expect the music industry to become what it was before. Before recordings, music was pretty much a live experience, and yes, you had major symphony orchestras, but you also had community bands and ensembles. You had duos and trios. You had people just playing piano in their living room for fun. I think we're getting back to that community activity element of it, but with recording as a part of the activity, creating a snapshot of a moment in time with your friends and family, not just creating a product to be sold. When I was younger, I pretty much only ate one meal. I only wanted to hear, write, record, and perform classic soul music and at the highest caliber possible. I only wanted to eat at those 5-star restaurants. However, no matter how good the chef is, you can't survive on one meal from one chef from one restaurant alone. So I'm embracing it all now. Some music is fast food. It's inexpensive, it's quick and easy, it's available everywhere, and it might be some comfort food, but not necessarily the most nutritional value. Some music is like a homemade family meal. It's crafted with love, but only enjoyed by those around the table in the house. Some music is like experimental baking, done alone and just for ourselves. It might come out burnt to a crisp and inedible, but sometimes we might stumble on something that's really amazing. From a business standpoint, I want to do it all. I want to create fulfilling meals, quick snacks, and guilty pleasures. I'm happy to share a finished product or just contribute a few ingredients to somebody else's meal. And more than anything, I like to share my recipes for those who also enjoy to cook. I want to help others get in on the musical experience in whatever way they see fit. And remember, if I can do it, so can you.